Alright guys, today we're going to talk about action items. Action items is one of the most productive, I think, or powerful ways of working a project with a lot of consultants and clients or stakeholders and getting things done. In Newforma, it makes it very, very easy to keep track of everything. So you just want to go to a project. So go to your project. You're going to add an action item. You can see I've already added a bunch, and what I try to do when a project starts out is I just add one for each major division from master spec that we're gonna use. But as the project goes along, specific things come along. So what you want to do is go to identify action item. I'm going to type in decide, or excuse me, I try to start out with the topic first, so railing, decide type. And that's an architectural issue, and I'm going to assign it to myself, but I may need the client involved too, so I might pick somebody from our client, one of our clients, and CC him on this. Now, I don't want to overflow them with email all the time. Sometimes I may want them to know right away. So when I'm done with this, if I hit send change notification, it's going to let them know. So I'll say, we need to decide on glass versus cable railing at the balcony. And the great thing about this, any emails that come in about this action item, you can just drag and drop them from Outlook to here. Any PDFs you have, you keep them here, so this becomes a one-stop shop, I guess, for this issue. And you can pick the date that you want this due. I try to make it shorter. Newforma gives you a bigger window, but I try to make it, oops, I want it even earlier than that. Like, I try to make them like a week of the 17th. I'll probably do it there. And I usually do this. I want to remind the person a day or two before I need it. It will remind me too, since we're both on here. But right now I'm going to take those off because I don't want to accidentally email this guy. I know, I'll just put somebody else on here. Pretend she's my client for now. So when I hit OK or I hit create, if I send change notification, it'll let people know that I've created this action item. And they're going to get an email. So this is going to pop up. What I usually do is I highlight what I need, and then I'll just put like see below. I highlight that too. And then you hit send and it'll email the person. I guess it's not going to email me since I'm the one who's sending it. It already knows I'm getting an email. As long as you leave this part on here, it'll file this into this action item for you. The other thing you can do is you can put pictures in there. So let's just pretend this little recording thing was a picture that I wanted to put in here in the description. I can just put a little screenshot in there and make it whatever size I want. So if I had a picture of two different rails and I wanted that to be a part of my email, then I would just do this and it will put it in the email. So that's going to go to the person and it's going to keep track of the whole thing together. I like this because everybody's action items are in here, and you can have anybody in your team go in from BBA and they can look in the assign to. So like Doug could see all of his, I can see all of mine, Sarah can see all of hers, and it also do that for people outside of the company. It also keeps all of the action items numbered for you. which I really like. So if you ever get cut off of a project and someone else comes on, they're going to have a record of all the action items and things that you needed to do. Again, it'll also help everybody on your team to track. And then each week it'll send a report out automatically of all the outstanding items assigned to each person. So even if they're all jumbled in here, everybody's still going to get them. And if everybody starts using this, you can really quickly jump into a project and see what the outstanding things are that need to be done. So identifying action items in Newforma is a great idea. They're under here under project management.